Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Agora Speakers Forum. As you all know, today is the first class of Agora Speakers, New Delhi Club, India. I would like to begin the session by introducing Dr. Halima Sadia, the host of Agora Speakers Club, India. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, I would like to call Dr. Halima to introduce the Agora Speakers Club and for the thought of the day.
Thank you very much, Maria Azhar, and I'm delighted to announce that today we are going to inaugurate Agora Speaker International India chapter. And I'm very fortunate that we have been given this opportunity to be the part of international platform. It is said that where there is a will, there is a way. And I thank Almighty for making my dream come true. It was my dream since beginning. As you know that my English speaking is 25 years younger than my age, because I started speaking this language when I was 25 years of my age. And I always used to think before that whether I will be able to speak English or not. And it seems to be impossible for me. But I thank my colleagues, I thank my principal, I thank my students, because I was a teacher at that time. They helped me to overcome this barrier. And today, I'm happy that I'm able to communicate with the international community. That's why it was my dream that this problem or this hindrance should not be in anyone else's life. Whosoever come in my contact, I always try to make them realize that how important it is to be communicator in English and to be fluent in English. Fluency in English is important because we have to interact with the global community. And Agora has provided this platform to my students, to my colleagues, and I'm very much thankful to them. My special thanks and gratitude to Mr. David Haslam. Because of Mr. David, I even realized that yes, we can go at the international platform. Believe me, David, that you are the inspiration behind everything. Otherwise, we were doing our small efforts in very small way, and we used to think that we are very much limited to the Indian circumstances, and our students won't be able to reach to that place where you have given them the dream to reach there. Thank you very much for being with us. And once again, I would like to repeat that, my dear friends, if you have passion and if you want to achieve something in life, then your passion is enough to make you work hard, to make you strive for that, to make you overcome any challenge in life and to reach to that place. Today, I am happy that my students are working hard, and because of their hard work, we are able to represent our country, represent our nation at international platform. So thank you very much, everyone. Let's work together and let's try our level best to make this club as the best club. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Very much correctly you have said. All the points of yours are very much valuable. And yes, it's true. David sir is only the backbone behind us. You are the most inspirational person ever I've seen, sir. Now I would like to call David sir to come and have hot questions master for the students.
Yes, a big round of applause, everyone.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Dr. Lima. Thank you, students. Well, this is a deep, deep honor, and you have totally humbled me. I'm almost on the brink of tears, literally, because you guys have inspired me more than I've inspired you. The opportunities ahead of you, all in international speaking, are just amazing and vast. And as you improve and get better and better, so you will increase your audience, you will become more capable, more famous even, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Really, really, truly am. Well, today I'm the hot topic or the hot question master. And hot questions are actually my favorite part of public speaking because I think they're the most useful. How many times have your parents asked you, where are you going? What do you want for dinner? Have you done your homework? Are you seeing a boy or a girl tonight? There's all sorts of questions your parents will ask you. Your big brothers and little brothers and sisters and family members will ask you strange questions. Your teachers will ask you questions. Your fellow students will ask you questions. You always get asked questions. And a hot question will help you answer those questions in any circumstance. So that's why I like it so much. And to start things off, Dr. Lima has given me a question, which is a really interesting one. And if you're currently not muted, please mute yourself because it's going to be very difficult to do this with random comments coming in. So somebody's not muted, so all right. Okay, so my question is, if you can make one person disappear, who would it be and why? I'm going to broaden that out a little bit. Now, the timing on hot topics are from the moment you start speaking, you have 1 to 2 minutes to answer the question. So today's timer, at 1 minute, you put up the green card. At 1.5 minutes, you put up the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, you put up the red card. And usually the person gets an extra 30 seconds to speak, but you've got to wrap that up within that 30 seconds. And in some clubs, the timer starts clapping at 2 minutes, 30 seconds, which means, and then the host will mute you so you can't even speak anymore. So it's very, very important timing. And that's another good thing about hot questions is you've got to control the time you take to speak, and you've got to answer quickly and precisely. But I'll tell you one little technique. If you take about 15 to 30 seconds after you ask the question, take about 15 to 30 seconds, but no more than that, to arrange your thoughts and then speak, you'll be a lot better than just blurting out an answer immediately. So think about that technique as I ask you the questions, okay? So my question, and here's another good technique. If you don't know how to answer the question, first thing you do is this. So Madam Timer, when I start speaking, start timing me. If you can make a person disappear, who would it be and why? Well, ladies and gentlemen, fellow students, constant students, who would I make disappear and why? Well, my immediate answer is a historical one. I would probably make Adolf Hitler disappear from history. Why? Well, he's responsible for killing more people than any other man, woman, or child ever born. However, I think that might not be the right answer, because if he wasn't there, then communism would have spread throughout Europe, possibly. And then Joseph Stalin, who was also a very, very evil man, would have dominated Europe, which could have been worse. So maybe not. But if I could make anybody within my own life disappear, it would be absolutely no one. And the reason is, I've never hated anyone in my entire life. I do not like even using that word hate. And therefore, how can you destroy or get rid of something that you don't hate? And hate's such a bad thing anyway. So to answer the question in two ways, Adolf Hitler would be my pick for a historical character, and I wouldn't eliminate anyone I've ever known and ever met from history, because they have influenced me to become the person I am right now, good, bad, or otherwise. So that is my answer. back over to you, Hot Questions Master. Thank you, David. You're welcome. All right. So,
Thank you very much. Now, Zoha Khan, please switch on your video and
okay. Now, if you want to answer a hot topic question, a hot question, then please raise your hand and we will start.
Zoha has,
with,
I think, raised the hand. Zoha.
yes. So Zuha, you are the first to go.
Good evening, everyone. Actually, I
Okay.
didn't hate anyone, or no one is
No,
my enemy, so I would not like to.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I'll ask you a question, then have a little think about it, not too long, and then you've got 1 to 2 minutes to answer the question. So I'm not using the same question over and over again, okay? Because I want to show you people, you students, how this whole thing can work, okay? So my question for you is, if you have an older or younger brother or sister, describe them in only positive ways for 1 to 2 minutes. Now, if you don't have,
Sorry,
you
you are not audible to me.
can you hear me? Zuha, can you hear me?
Zoha, please listen carefully. Sir is audible and understandable. Yes, Mr. David, you can repeat your questions. I'll write here.
Okay. If you have an older or younger brother or sister, describe them in only positive ways. And if you don't have a sibling, describe a cousin, an uncle, an aunt, somebody else like that.
I think, is it audible?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Is it clear for you?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I'm having a younger sister, and in positive ways, she helps me, and we make much fun, and we is helpful to me, and we always are together going to school, and that's all from my side. Thank you.
Minimum
Okay.
1 minute. Minimum 1 minute, Zoha, we have to complete. Minimum 1 minute. You just spoke for 5 seconds. Okay, next.
All right. Okay. By the way, where's the timer?
Maria.
Maria? Yeah. Okay. We need to make sure she's pinned so that we can
She
see her.
only speak 22 seconds.
Okay. Thank you, Maria. So this is important. You've got to be able to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. And as I said, a way to use some of that time up is to repeat the question and then go, let me think about that. Well, I know what I'll do. That can waste 20 seconds right there before you've said anything really, okay? So as you guys are learning and knowing how to do these things, I'll teach you techniques, okay? So our next speaker is, and if I massacre your name, sorry, Sana. Okay. So Sana, your question is, if you could make your parents do one thing, either change rules that you have or do something that you want to do, what would that one thing be? And your parents would have to do it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you got 1 to 2 minutes. If your parents had to do one thing for you permanently, what would that one thing be?
I'm not getting you, sir.
Did you understand, Sana? Did you understand the question?
No, ma'am.
Listen carefully. Sir is speaking very clearly. Yes, Mr. David, once again, please.
Okay. Sana, if your parents had to do one thing for you, okay, what would it be?
If your parents have one thing for you,
Yes, if your parents have to do one thing for you, only one thing.
So, for example, take you to McDonald's or take you to a restaurant or take you to the zoo or let you stay up late or do your math homework for you every day. You know, what would it be? Okay.
the thing which my parents have to do to me is they will take to my grandma's house for 1 month for enjoying.
Okay. Very good. Very good. See, you did get you understood the meaning of the question. That's very good. Okay, just to let you know, Dr. Halima, for today, I think just giving an answer, if they can do for 1 to 2 minutes, great. But if they only do a very short answer, that's okay too, because they're not used to doing this, and this is a totally new technique for them. So, okay, our next speaker is the ever brilliant Abdur. How are you doing, young man?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So my question for you is this. How old are you now?
5 years.
5 years. I can't give you one of my favorite table topic questions, which is, imagine you could go back in time to the age of 10, what would you say to yourself? Not even 10 yet. Let's see now. What do you think would be the perfect age to be? What do you think the perfect age to be would be?
What do you think? Perfect age.
What is the perfect age to be?
Yep, good.
For what?
Life, for being you.
Like that we do.
At what age you want to be?
Age can be.
Abdurrahman, speak louder.
The perfect age would be for 10 years.
10 years old. Oh,
Why 10 years old is perfect for you?
Because I can understand.
He can understand you, Mr. David.
oh. Very good.
Okay.
Abdul, you are always such an inspiration.
Actually, the trick is, I think so, that first you listen carefully and take 30 seconds time to think. Okay, and then you start speaking, because your time will start when you start speaking. Okay, dear children? Yes, now who is the next?
Okay, put your hand up if you want to be next.
David, you can ask me. I am the next.
Okay, all right. Well, I will ask you a question I heard last night in South Africa, which I thought was a very interesting one, and even more interesting answer. If you went back in time to 1940, what would happen?
Well, Mr. David, this question is a very, very emotional question for me because in 1940, certainly I am going to be with my grandfather. My grandfather was a great personality and he used to be a great teacher. He worked with Mahatma Gandhi's basic scheme, and that was headed by Dr. Zakir Hussain, the President of India. And my grandfather used to love me so much that he has named me as Halima Sadia. This name is given by him to me, and I love this name. So certainly if I have to go back in that age in 1940, then I would love to be with my grandfather that I couldn't spend any time. He died just at the age of 50 when I was very, very young. I just have the small remembrance of his personality, that he used to be in the school and he used to teach the students, and I was 3 or 4 years of my age. So that is the only memory of my grandfather with me. So certainly I am going to be with him, spend more time and learn from him. That's what I'm going to do if I am given chance to go in 1940.
Very good. Very good. Thank you, Dr. Lima. Very
Welcome.
nice answer. Okay. So who's next?
I think Alicia has raised the hand.
Okay.
Alicia, did you raise the hand? No, I think Maria has raised the hand.
Okay. Maria.
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Okay. If you could go to any place in the world right now, where would you go and why? If you could go
Okay, interesting question. Like, if I could go to any place in the world, right?
Yep.
And that too right now. Oh my God, such a wonderful opportunity. So I think, yes, that place. Yes, I got the place. So if I get a chance to go to a place in the world right now, then it would be obviously Singapore, because I just love that country. I don't know why, but I just love that country. The place, the beauty over there is just wonderful. It's so attracting, so fascinating. Oh my God. Just like, oh my God. I have saw my teacher, her photos and videos and the clips which she used to share. Last month only she went there, Dr. Halima, by seeing there, because one advantage is there that yes, if I go there, then I'll get a chance to meet her colleagues, Ben Peng, and yes, I can also get a chance to meet you also, David. So yes, I want to come to Singapore. I'm telling you.
Okay, Maria.
So
Thank
yes,
you.
this all things I want. So Singapore, yes.
Okay,
Fantastic.
so David,
Thank
next.
you.
Great.
Very good. Next
Great
is
job.
Alicia in the queue.
All right. Okay. Okay, yeah, there we go, Alicia. All right, let's see, another good question for you. Alicia, who is your hero? Who is your hero? Alicia.
Well, sir, my hero is my father. Because since when I was born until now, he is my hero. Because he always stands by my side. Doesn't matter how I'm behaving good to him or not, but he is always by my side to support me in any way he can. He still supports me in every way, and he's my hero because no one loves me as he does. Anyone can leave my side if I did something wrong, but he will never. He will always support me and will always take care of me. He takes care of myself more than himself. and he helps me in many ways. He always supports me in every single thing, whatever I do. Doesn't matter if it is also cooking or if it is something big like participating in any competition or anything. He supports me in every single thing. So yeah, my father is my hero, and that's
Great, great, Alicia.
Nice job. That was a really good hot topic. Excellent work there. You were on time. You continued talking the whole thing. You thought about what you were going to say and did a great job. Well done, Alicia. Very well done. So our next person with a hand up is
Asfana.
Asfana. Okay, thank you, Dr. Lima. Asfana.
Yes, sir.
Okay, your question. Let's see. Who has been the best teacher in your life? Who's been the best
teacher? The best teacher
Yes.
in my life? It's a pleasure to have this question from you. Yeah, in my side, my best teacher is Hussein Aman, who has been a science teacher for 2 years first, and she was also our class teacher last year. But now she resigned her job because of she's married. She is going to Singapore. Yeah, this is I'm so grateful to have this question because today only she received our school again, and we spoke a lot. The main reason that I love her is she's very attractive and like she's gathered with us. She'll be friendly, and the most thing that I love her the most that is we like music bands like that. But she doesn't like that. But she also talks with us. Yeah, that'll be good, and this will be good. And that's the main reason that she is my next mother. After my mother, I can wonder her as my mother. And that's all on my side. And thank you for this question, sir. I'm so happy to have this question.
Wow. Oh my gosh. That is one of the most enthusiastic and excited answers I've ever heard in my life. And I've done thousands of these. So thank you so much for that. And
Timer.
I just want to make one last comment to Asana.
Yes, ma'am. Afsana spoke. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Asfana, when you do speeches, keep that enthusiasm and keep that bright smile on your face. It will make all the difference to your speeches. And very well done there. Okay. So our next.
Okay, so now we'll move to the speaking part now.
Okay.
I think Ishan is left. We will give the chance to Ishan.
Yeah. All right. Ishan, how are you, young man?
I'm good, sir.
Good. I'm glad to see you. I'm always excited to hear you speak. So this is your first hot topic, and I'll be excited to hear this one too. Let's see. Describe your best friend. Describe your best friend in 1 to 2 minutes.
Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, muted.
Yes. So I think describe my best friends for him. He's always inspires me, and I always motivate him. And I would like him. I am always share my personal family matter or any other matters. And I will also share with him what I am like and what are he like. And I also valuable for this what he responsible and what I am responsible. And I'm always share with his uh, our personal matters and any other matters. All of these I will share my best friends, and he is always good for with me, and I like him. So thank you.
Good job. Nice.
Just focus on your
Right.
grammar. Just focus on your grammar, Ishan. That is my advice.
But good job, everybody. Hot topics are challenging sometimes, but they're a very, very useful skill to learn. So good job on this first round, and we'll have more of these in the future. Back to you, Dr. Lima. Oh, well, back to you, Maria. You're the leader for tonight, so.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, David.
So I think we are done with the hot question masters, and now we proceed towards the speech for tonight, which will be presented by me. So here I go. A very happy good evening to one and all present here. My name is Maria Azhar, a student of grade 9th from New Delhi, India. Today I'm here to narrate a beautiful story where I'll be explaining the favorite things of mine, which I love to do with family. But before starting my speech, let me ask a question to you. When was the last time you visited any park or a tourist attraction with your family members? Anyone? Yes, ma'am.
I watched a movie with my family.
And how long back it was?
Like it was approximately 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay, so yes, it can happen that some people are very much attracted with their family. They do spend time with their family and they give quality time to them. But what I have observed and what I have researched during my 15 days, that majority of the people, they have visited with their family like 10 years ago or 5 years ago, and they are not that much well bonded with their family members. Because we all know that we are very much busy with our social medias and social life, that we do not get a single time to spend with our family, and that's not a good sign. So today I'll narrate a beautiful story of mine. So let's start. I enjoy typical everyday fun time activities like board games, watching television, and gardening when done together as a family. Only are they inexpensive, but are also home-based. Studies have shown us that such activities are in direct proportion to our family's cohesion. Flower gardening is fun because it exhibits joint efforts by each family member in beautifying a home. We even enjoy a fresh vegetable meal from the produce of a home vegetable garden. There is a marked increase in appetite when the food we serve has been picked by the family from the garden. Board games present direct challenges between individuals, taking turns, and they have a fun way of sharpening their intellect. Time is spent together watching quality television, excluding explicit content, is educating and gives interesting topics to discuss later on when it is not the television time. Having dinner with the whole bunch of the family at the table is very much enjoyable. This has also been proven through our research to be beneficial to youth. Those that have regularly dinner with the whole family present, including parents, are at a lesser danger of engaging in substance abuse. Outside the home, picnic activities in the local parks and camping sites provide great fun. They offer a different environment to appreciate the family company. The younger children enjoy flying homemade kites on winter days. The kites are always made with their contribution to coloring and decorating. For teens and adults, there are other activities including volleyball, badminton, racket games, and more muscular events like tug of war. Participation for the sake of fun and not who wins or loses makes it all more enjoyable. There's nothing to compete for other than lacking the fact that you are making a family member happy. An added advantage is the fact that the children who spend time away from home participating in sporting activities with their parents have been known to have better academic performances than their peers who do not. Preparing snacks and lunch on such picnic is also an enjoyable activity on its own. Everyone has their predefined roles to play, and within a short while, each person is serving out paper plates of whatever they prepared. Each member ends up having a bite from all. The day at the park is always energy draining for a good cause and ends with snacks and juices, accompanied by relaxing music played from the car stereo. Another favorite is visiting my grandparents in the countryside during school holidays. The fun starts right from packing the bags. Our parents helps us to choose what we have to carry along with us. At that time, I start realizing even the attires to be worn in the countryside differs from what we wear in the cities. The journey through the city traffic is hectic. As we head out of town, excitement runs with everyone, eager for when we will arrive. Driving through the woods in the peaceful countryside has a relaxing effect, and the difference in the air can already be felt. Dad and mom explaining all the changes we see on the way since the last time we went visiting. Finally, arriving at the entrance to the farm, we all jump out at the gate, with the exception of the dad who has to drive all the way. We all enjoy smelling and picking flowers along the driveway. Climbing apple trees has never been more fun than in the countryside. We already have half of our fun of the day even before meeting our grandparents. One of the happiest moments in life is when both grandparents bundle us, their grandchildren, into one big hug. It is the warmest welcome, as well as creating a sense of belonging even before the stay begins. The young one looks forward to story time at the fireplace after dinner, while the adults enjoy music outside under the stars. I also enjoy milking the cows in the morning and pushing the buckets to the roadside where they are collected by a delivery truck. Time spent together helps in bonding and appreciating each other's presence in our lives. As youth, it is important to note that studies have shown us that youths who do these activities communicate and have close relationship with their parents and other family members are less prone to engage in violence. I want to conclude by saying that blood makes you related. Loyalty makes you family. So love your family, spend time with them as much as possible, and take blessings of your loved and dear ones. Thank you, everybody. Hope you enjoyed my story.
Oh, oh my God.
Oh, Maria, wonderful.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
David, you are well. First of all, Maria Sham's timing.
She spoke 8 minutes and 5 seconds.
Okay, but you were supposed to show red one at 7 minutes. 5, 6, 7. At 5, you have to show green. Then 6, you have to show yellow. And then 7, you have to show red. And then after 30 seconds, we have to clap for her.
Yeah.
Okay, Maria? Okay, David, now over to you for evaluation.
Okay. Well, Maria, I've heard that speech before. That's the second time I've heard the speech. And it was even better than the first time. Very, very good. Very good quality storytelling. You had a good message for everybody to follow and understand. You have plenty of personal experiences with this, and everything was good. two minor things. One is to do with the time, which I agree with Dr. Lima. And Maria Shams, you're not used to doing timing, so don't worry about that. But eight minutes is too long, okay? So I would shorten up the first little bit, okay? And keep the stories about the family. And I love the story particularly of board games and how you said that was a way to communicate with everybody. I don't know whether you can hear me anymore because your camera's frozen, but the stories about playing board games together, that was really good. But the story I loved the most, which I heard before, was going to your grandparents' house during the school breaks and how your, she's gone all together. Well, I'll carry on with the evaluation because this has been recorded. The stories about your family and going in the car together, and you put a lot more detail in this time, even more than you had before. Going through the country lanes, driving through the city initially was very hectic. You had good hand movement. You put your hand on your head to indicate how stressful that was and hectic it was. Your vocal variety was fantastic. The way you went to low points in your voice, higher points, you showed excitement and interest on your face. So your body language is good too. So one thing is to shorten the speech up a little bit, and I would shorten the beginning of the speech. And the other thing is at the end you said, and in conclusion, and then you wrapped up the speech. Don't use the word, don't use any phrase to indicate that you're coming to the end of the speech. Okay, because that's, you know, not a great thing to do. But I will tell you this, you might not win the world championships with this speech, but you'll have a very good run. So if you're interested in trying out for the world championships this year, or maybe next year, or a few years from now, it's a very good speech to do because it's very personal, it's family, you have a great message, a clear message, your language is good, your vocal variety is excellent, your body language is excellent. So I would say go for it, okay? Well done, Maria, and thank you for that speech tonight. And back over to you, if you when you come back.
Thank you, David. I think, Mr.
Right.
David, in this championship, they have increased the timing. It is like from 8 to 10 minutes. So I think Maria was right in that way. Yes. So
Okay.
here is the detail of the championship. Those who have joined today for the first time, please go through the circular I have already shared in the group. Once again, you can see that 4 speech competitions are there: humorous speech contest, educational speech, social awareness speech. Like Maria's speech was social awareness speech, and storytelling.
Storytelling.
Right, it was a storytelling.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there are 4 categories. You can select one and then prepare your speech. Timing is between 8 to 10. So Maria, your timing is perfect.
No, ma'am. In education and storytelling, it's from 8 to 10. Otherwise, in humorous and social awareness, it's 5 to 7 minutes.
Yes, you are right. Humorous is 5 to 7.
Yes.
And the social awareness is 5 to 7. And storytelling contest is 8 to 10.
So I think it was fine.
Yeah, it was perfect. Storytelling is 8 to 10. Then what you have to keep in mind, originality is very important. You have to write yourself. Then story development, character development, usage of language, narration quality, emotional content, story message. So all these things we have to keep in mind. And then again, we are going to meet on Thursday, next Thursday. So by that time, you please be ready with your speeches. First, you send us the written part. Write the speech today itself and send to us by tomorrow. If you are sending to us by tomorrow, then it will be considered as you are going to participate. And then next Thursday, we are going to have the final selection, because from each club, only the best participant can go at the World Championship. So you have to be the best one to go at the World Championship. How many of you are planning to participate in this competition? Please raise up your hand. Okay, thank you very much. That's really nice to see. that so many of you are willing to participate. So please go through this circular, prepare your speech very well, and please send to us your speech by tomorrow. And then we are going to meet next Thursday with all the prepared speeches. So David, next Thursday, we are not going to have hot question master because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 speeches we are going to have.
Fantastic.
Yeah, wish you all the best, my dear students. Now, if you have any
Yes.
queries, any questions, please go ahead.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Now,
Yes.
what we'll have
I
to
want to
do,
ask Benpeng. You can go further. Can I ask, ma'am, now?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, Benpeng have sent a message that by 1st of August, our videos should reach to him. So does it have to be a recorded video of the contest?
Yes, if you are like you people are delivering the speech here, I can share this video with him, or then afterwards we can go for the individual as well. But I am planning that if you people are ready by Thursday, what will be the date on Thursday? 24, 25th is, I think 28. So by 28, if I am sending your videos, then it will be perfect because 31st is the last day for registration.
Yeah. And then the final is on 18th. It's beginning from 18th, right?